Hey guys, welcome to the review and results show for the February 24th, 2023 edition of AEW Rampage. My name's Dan, and I review each and every AEW show. That's everything from Dark Elevation to all their pay-per-views, so if you missed the show and you want a quick recap, or you enjoy watching everything, you want a place to talk all things AEW, you can do so right here. So please go right below this video, click that like button, the subscribe button, and the notification bell, because it will let you see past, present, and future reviews that I do, but also helps others to find my channel. And without any further ado, let's get to the review. Rampage opens up with the Young Bucks teaming up against Aussie Open, and this match certainly was as advertised. Aussie Open was in firm control though in the beginning of this one, certainly with Mark Davis showing off his strength by body slamming both of the Young Bucks at the same time, throwing them around on the outside and delivering one of the loudest chops I've ever heard in all of my years of wrestling. But here's when things would go back and forth into the end of this match. You'd see Nick Jackson respond with a leaping Hurricane Rana off the top rope. Then Matt Jackson came in like a ball of fire with one hell of a hot tag, doing a dive to the outside and then delivering a picture-perfect elbow drop on the Kyle Fletcher. It was just absolutely fantastic. Then we would see Kyle Fletcher respond by doing a brainbuster on the Nick Jackson on the outside. Mark Davis delivering one hell of a clothesline. I loved every second of this match, but it was the resiliency of the Young Bucks that would not be denied with a super kick party, dueling topes, and not even a distraction from the House of Black could stop them from winning this match, as they would win with a BTE trigger. After the match though, we would see lights go out once again. House of Black would appear. We're thinking we're gonna get some sort of a confrontation here, but it was a bit of a tease for what I'm sure they have in store for us either next Wednesday on Dynamite or next week on Rampage, as their match is confirmed for the Trios title at Revolution. We would then go backstage where Lexi is standing with best friends and ask them what exactly they're going to do different in their next match to qualify for Revolution, and before they could even answer, Outcome the firm to really beat them down. Looks like the Guns are trying to take out all their competition. Maybe this takes out the best friends from the ladder match. Maybe that inserts FTR, I can only hope. And maybe, just maybe, Lethal and Jarrett took up the Guns on their offer, but we'll find out more on that later on in the show. Back in the ring, and this time it's Willow Nightingale taking on Toni Storm, and Willow did the best that she could to try to fend off Toni, but Toni was absolutely vicious throughout this match, really beating down on her. But Willow would try to take control by doing a cannonball into the corner and a very nice looking Death Valley driver, but unfortunately, numbers game would come into play here with Saraya with the distraction, allowing Toni Storm to hit the Storm Zero for the win. And as they're going to get the spray cans, out comes Ruby for the save. And as they're walking up the ring to get away from her, out comes Jamie Hayter, out comes Britt Baker, DMD to go right after them, really setting up things nicely for this match at Revolution. This did feel a lot like what happened on Wednesday, and I really would wish that we would see another women's story going on right now, but this is one hell of a women's story to be doing. I'm very excited to see what Ruby does at Revolution, and I'm really excited to see maybe, just maybe, they put the belt on her, but we're just gonna have to wait and see on that. We go backstage after the Acclaim's win on Wednesday with Lexi standing with them, talking to them about them not really being afraid of anyone who's going to be in the match at Revolution. And as they're talking about it, out comes Jarrett, Lethal, Sanjay, and Satnam to really beat the hell out of them. And it looks like they've taken the Guns up on their offer to take out all comers coming into this match. We'll have to see how this affects the Acclaim going into their match at Revolution. Then we go to a backstage segment where JADE CARGILL standing with Layla Gray, and she really talks about her history as TBS champion, says she's been beating everybody, even all of our favorites. And whoever she faces at Revolution, I really hope it's somebody really good. Honestly, I really hope she had more of a story going into Revolution outside of her just being really dominant. I mean, I don't mind her being dominant, but having some sort of story set up would be nice. So I really hope that whoever faces her makes up for the lack of story here at Revolution. Back to the ring, and this time it's Lance Archer making his triumphant return to AEW with Jake Roberts by his side as he's going up against Bryce Saturn, who tried to get the jump on him, but That was a huge mistake because you really don't want to anger this man. He's a big man and he will hurt you, and he definitely did a lot of hurting here, really destroying him by throwing him around. Basically did whatever he wanted, and he would get the win here with one hell of a lariat that nearly took Bryce's head off. Then we would hear from Keith Lee and Dustin Rhodes, and I gotta say, Keith Lee looked absolutely fantastic in that outfit. You have to watch this segment to see exactly what I'm talking about here. And they are challenging both Swerve and Parker to a match, which they do accept. Dustin says that the Force is strong with Keith Lee, because of course it is. We already knew that, because Keith Lee is awesome, and the Rhodes family, and then that this time that Swerve is going to hell for good. After the pre-match promos hyping up the main event, and after Stokely told us that it's going to be Matt Hardy versus Hook next week on Dynamite. That should be absolutely incredible, considering the clash in styles, and of course the age difference should make for a very fun match. What was a very fun match was this main event between Action Andretti and Sammy Guevara. You had Action Andretti doing a springboard off a barricade, a deadlift Falcon Arrow, and even a 450 splash off the apron right onto Sammy on the outside. Sammy would not be outdone though, as he would spike him with a DDT with what looked like he sort of like flipped him off his shoulder. Looked really cool. He even kicked Action Andretti's head off of his body for a minute, but he would try a bit too much offense and get reversed into a fantastic standing Spanish fly, but unfortunately Garcia would deliver upon his promise by helping Sammy Guevara win this match by distracting Action Andretti, and of course Sammy Guevara would hit the GTH for the win here. I would certainly have liked a better finish, a better result to this one. Maybe Sammy winning this one more definitively, maybe Action Andretti getting a roll-up or something like that, but this is going to be a future main event pay-per-view match, and it should be fun to see how both of their careers progress to that point. That was AEW Rampage. What do you guys think about it? Please let me know down in the comment section below. Match of the night, definitely that opener between Young Bucks and Aussie Open by far, and Action Andretti versus Sammy coming in a distant second. And with that being said, if you did enjoy today's review, please go right below this video, click that like button, that subscribe button, and ring the notification bell, because not only does that let you see past, present, and future reviews that I do, but also helps others to find my channel. So thank you guys once again for checking out this review, and thank you guys for being all elites.